Okay guys, got another package from Temu. Alright guys, I got another package from Temu. Let's check out what it is.
Hold up.
Hey guys, welcome back. Thank you so much for being here. I'm so glad that you decided to click onto the video. This is going to be a fun one. This is not going to be your typical Temu haul video where I sit down and just show you a bunch of little stuff. So no, we're not doing that. This is going to be probably one of the best Temu haul videos that you've ever seen, okay? If you disagree with me, you can put it down in the comments. But be careful, the co-stars are gonna be down there too. So anyway, thank you guys for being here. I'm just kidding with you. I'm so glad that you guys are finally caught up to where I am. You know that I am now in this big, beautiful house just minutes from the beach. And it is so time for us to go ahead and get started on the home design, the organization, and of course the DIY of it all, right? So make sure that you are part of the community so you don't miss out on all that fun that we have coming up. And it's also going to give you guys some insight as to what I'm doing in the house, a little bit of sneak peeks. So yeah, definitely want to stick around for all of that fun. If you are not subscribed, please make sure that you subscribe because you are going to miss out on all of those upcoming videos, okay? But in the meantime, let's go ahead and jump right into this video. But before we do, there's a few things that I need to point out to you guys before we go down that rabbit hole, better known as Temu. Today's video is being sponsored by Temu. And just so you guys know, the furniture that you see in this video, the larger pieces, most of this I paid for with my own money. In fact, I would say a good majority of the things that I'm showing you in this video are things that I paid for myself. So I don't want you guys to think that, oh, Temu sent her that, so she's gonna say anything. No, I let Temu know that I was going to do this video with or without them. And so we actually came to an agreement and they did send me a couple of items, but truth be told, the majority of what you see in this video, I paid for with my own dollars. So I don't want you guys to think that I didn't go through the whole process of having my credit card run, having to deal with customer service, having to wait on shipments or anything like that. And I did all of that. Okay, y'all, so I know it's not my pretty face that you clicked onto this video to see. So I am going to be showing you in no particular order the things that I picked up, why, and a little bit about how I'm using them. This video is so that I can show you upon moving into my new place how I intend to save money by using Temu. But first, those of you who may not be familiar with Temu or Temu, as some people call it, let me break down a few quick tips that I should let you know about before we jump into this haul. Temu is a marketplace and an app where you find everything from home decor, gadgets, fashion, shoes, furniture, and even tech, and at some of the wildest prices that you have ever seen. Temu is offering a second anniversary promotion campaign. So everyone in my audience who hasn't downloaded the app yet, all new users of Temu in the US is going to get $100 cash towards their orders. And if you are coming from another region outside of the US, then you can get a $100 bundle coupon. Make sure you check my description to get all of the deets down there, okay? Okay guys, to start out, I snagged this gorgeous Acacia wood stove cover. It is a hardwood, almost as durable as oak, but not as expensive. So if you're looking for wood items that combine beauty, durability, affordability, Acacia is a very good choice. It's known for its rich, warm tones, unique grain patterns, and it also grows really fast, so it is eco-friendly. It's water resistant, incredibly durable, and it's resistant to scratches and dents, which is why you're gonna see it in cutting boards, furniture, and areas exposed to moisture like bathrooms, kitchens, and even outdoors. This is the way that you would normally see it, but me being me, I had to flip the script literally and figuratively. So yes, I flipped it over and put it on top of my coffee table, and now it serves purpose as a tray on top of my seagrass coffee table / ottoman, and I love it. I'm just gonna have to order a new one for the stove. Thanks, Temu. Score! Okay guys, now listen, when most people do Temu hauls, it's always the little stuff, you know, the organizers, the kitchen gadgets, the cute accessories. And don't get me wrong, I love that stuff too, but Temu also sells furniture, real pieces, big pieces, and a lot of it. It looks just like what you would find in some of these most popular, more expensive websites. So let me put you on. I was able to score some amazing pieces from Temu for my home, and the prices were right up frugal alley. In my office area, I got this set of credenzas, sleek, modern, clean lines. I actually loved the first one so much that I decided to extend it and make it longer by adding another single cabinet to the double one that I had. So when I got this one, this is a double cabinet, and my godson put that one together. Thanks, Quay. I wanted more, and I was gonna get another double, but then I wouldn't have room in the corner for a plant, which was really important for me.
Yeah, we're gonna use these screws. We're gonna put them in here. And then we're gonna we're gonna do that, and then it's gonna be all the way in. Can I try doing the drill?
Hold on, put it in the thing first. Okay. Don't do it too hard. Slow, go slow. Good job. Okay, there you go. That's good.
That's good.
The entire setup came from Temu. Now the same thing with the sideboard cabinets that I used to build out my entertainment unit. I bought 3 of the same cabinet units, placed them side by side, and now it looks like a wall-to-wall built-in, along with the electrical fireplace that I got from Temu as well. And then I had to MacGyver that to fit into the cabinet. I had to MacGyver the cabinet, and yes, it's giving custom on a budget. I will do a separate video for this to show you how I did it, and make sure you are subscribed so you don't miss it when that video drops. Then we got my entryway console table. It's super long, stylish, and works perfectly in the space. And let me tell you, I've seen similar tables going for triple the price on those fancy home sites. It was so easy to put together. My grandson, you know, the supervisor, he did most of the work. Okay. Did you see a number on this one?
Yeah, it was on this side. 3.
Number 3. Okay.
Number 3. I found something.
What is it attached to?
Red.
Red ribbon, like Danny said, right? So that's going to be all of your hardware.
I'm twisting, 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 twisting. I know the mirror's gonna go here because that's there.
Right, yep. I think we're gonna have to move.
And it's gonna be beautiful. It's gonna be a huge masterpiece.
We have to move it down so we have enough room for the mirror. I wish they hadn't put that right there on the wall, but they did. He's so sweet. Isn't he so cute? He's gonna be just like his Granny and work with his hands. But okay, so as for my bedroom, I found a dresser that matches my walnut bed beautifully. Clean, minimal, with mid-century modern vibes all day long. You know I love it. But I gotta be fully transparent. Let me be really, really honest with you. Do not, I repeat, do not attempt to put this together without a good friend, a good podcast, and a lot of patience. Okay. There are over 100 pieces in this box. I have already started taking them out and sorting them. That might look like one piece, but that's like a stack of 10. Then there's another stack below that. And then there's a stack of like 8 right here. And then another stack of 6. It's so many pieces. And then there's still pieces in there. And there's also pieces that I have already taken out and put on the table. See? This is going to take patience. And yeah, I'm waiting on my godson, but I need to get my dresser together. So we'll see what happens, but this is probably going to be like a 2-day project, I would think, if I have to do it alone. There's just so many pieces. Guys, seriously, I was hating on this thing. It took forever, but once it was done, no regrets. It is gorgeous. I love this thing. Love it, love it, love it. Now let's be clear, these are not lightweight boxes. These are heavy duty pieces and most of them require a 2-person lift. Most of the items come with free shipping, but after all of these tariffs and this and that and all of that stuff, some of these businesses, even local businesses, have had to change their strategy in terms of free shipping. So you want to make sure you check to see if something is shipping internationally or if it's local, because they have a lot of local warehouses now and things are not taking as long to get like they used to a couple years ago. Now you can actually get things within 3 to 5 days. They came packed extremely well. I mean, wrapped, padded, and wrapped again. Seriously, like, look, think you're gonna pull this out? Nope, because it's taped down here. Try to pull that out. Still won't come out. It's taped. Yeah. And here. Like, no joke. Here is another view of the packing of those cabinets. I cut the box open so you guys could actually see, like, they are not playing when it comes to the packing. And I just wanted to give you this view. So, very impressed. The electric fireplace looks great. It was packed really well. We got it out of there and no scratches, no nothing. And it was packed, but then it even had another piece of foam going around the entire edge and then the styrofoam. So they did a really good job packing everything. Everything I've gotten from Temu so far has been packed to the gills. They are definitely not chinsing, being cheap on the packing. So yeah. Y'all keep talking about, oh yeah, but it comes from China. Yeah, so does probably 90% of the stuff in your house. Some of the items that you buy on Temu might come with a $2.99 shipping, but trust me, you're still saving so much money, even if you have to pay that $2.99 for some things. So now I want to show you one of my favorite things that I love to order from Temu. My hats. Back to my favorite. This is my absolute favorite. You guys know I love my animal print, so beach house or not, we're still rocking the animal print. Okay, let's jump back in.
Front door open.
Y'all already know. Temu! All right, let's talk about rugs because Temu came through. If you go on the website, you'll find everything from bold statement rugs to simple neutral ones. And yes, a lot of them are washable. This is great if you have kids or pets or you're just clumsy, so you can spill the tea and still keep it cute. So one of the ones that Temu sent me for one of the guest rooms is giving calm ocean. It has these waves in it. It's a blue and off-white. It's not thick or shag or anything, but it's comfortable underfoot. And honestly, I'm here for the aesthetics, not the padding. But if you want more cushion, just slide a rug pad underneath. It's real easy. The one in the living room is an 8x10. She's more neutral. She's not trying too hard. It's got kind of a mottled, cracked stone look. Very quiet luxury without being too loud or busy. I am not an antique or Moroccan rug type of girl. My ADHD brain can't do all them patterns and colors. I do think I will layer this one though when I find exactly what I'm looking for. No rush. Curation takes time, y'all. I also have purchased a couple of rugs for outdoors. They're very large and extremely affordable compared to the other ones that I've seen. I had this one that I brought last year and I love that it's double-sided, so I can choose what I like best or switch it up. I also just purchased a new one, but I didn't open it yet, so that one is also double-sided. I'll show y'all what it looks like in my outdoor room when it's done. Now, in keeping with the rug theme, and I'm not even sure I can consider these rugs, but I have these Flocati throw rugs. They are gorgeous. They're drenched over my accent chairs and they're giving texture, softness, and that come touch me energy. They are a beautiful celadon green, a soft, soothing tone that ties perfectly into the mood that I'm creating throughout this space. Draped over my favorite zebra print accent chairs, y'all know the ones. They just add this perfect layer of softness and texture, but they also echo the color palette that I'm weaving into, as y'all can see, especially when you see them paired with the embroidered celadon pillow covers that are on my sofa. Everything just feels put together and complement each other without being too matchy-matchy. So speaking of pillows, if y'all didn't already know, I'm a little obsessed. It's just a thing, you know, like, because pillows are one of the easiest ways to style your home and really show off your personality. If you want to change your vibe, you can just change out your pillow coverings or your pillows, and no need to do a full makeover. And what I really love is that it's an affordable way to just update your space seasonally without going broke. You can literally shift the whole mood in your room just by swapping out the cover. Fall, boom, earth tones. Spring, bring in some color. Holiday, you already know. I buy a ton of them from Temu because the prices are so affordable. Some of them are simple 2D prints on fabric, which are cute for layering, but the ones that I really love are the embroidered ones, or the ones with texture so you can actually feel them. I'm very tactile that way. They give you a little luxury without the luxury price tag. Guys, like I said, rabbit hole. I also found these really sleek apothecary inspired bottles for the shower. They're super cute and instantly gave me the color palette for my bathroom because I bought these last year when I was still living in that small townhouse, but I'm using them now and I love them so much. I also bought this charcuterie tray, but then I decided that I wanted to use it for my baths, but I'm gonna trim it down a little bit so it doesn't overhang too much. It's a nice ledge to hold my things for my soaks, and you can find all of this stuff on Temu. The water carafe, the burlap bags, the wooden spoons, and so much more. A couple of other goodies for the bathroom is this cute little bathroom sign. This little setup is super cute. It has stickers on the back, so you just peel that off and stick it on, but I wanted to give it a little bit more of a pop, and I also don't want to just stick this right onto the paint. So I'm going to take this old picture frame that I have and I'm going to put them in here. I think this, because the color is so close, I probably need to change the color of the background. So I can do something like that and then just hang the frame on the wall. So I'm not really sure. Oh, he looks sad. I'm not really sure how I'm going to do it yet, but I kind of just wanted to show you guys. But just to kind of give you an idea, something like this can be done this way, and then you just hang the frame itself on the wall. I also picked up these 2-tiered bamboo floor shelves. They're supposed to be shoe stands, I believe. However, I decided to use them in my pantry. Okay, so the manual says it's a shoe rack slash bench, or shoe rack bench. All right, guys, so here we go. It looks pretty good and sturdy. It took me about 15 minutes to put it together. As you can see, my pantry down here is a mess. There's a lot of space. So I actually want to put these in there on the bottom so I would have more storage space. They have them in white and black. I wanted the white ones, but they were sold out. So I ended up getting the bamboo, which doesn't bother me because I love my woods. So yeah, they're just gonna be prettier. All right, so I'm done. I've put both of them side by side. A third one wouldn't fit, so I just put some of my lightweight stuff in there, like my little extra bags, my Trader Joe bags, and then my covers for my food when I put it outside. I'm gonna get something to put my sodas in so they're not sitting there. That box gets on my nerves. It's too loud. So yeah, it looks good. I'm happy. I got some of my other stuff sorted out. I'm not completely unpacked just yet, but it's getting there. So I can at least get in here. So yeah, I'll be able to put like maybe some paper towel, extra napkins and stuff. I have my extra ingredients down there, like some extra teas and stuff, my baggies. So yeah, it looks good, worked out great. Shoe rack, but I'm using it for something different. You guys have to remember to use things for their functionality, not necessarily what they were made for. they do pretty good with their customer service and making sure that you are satisfied. So I would say, you know, read, make sure you know what you're getting, check the measurements, and make sure that it is in fact an adult size something and not a child size something. Like, I hear this and I think to myself, didn't you check the measurements? Like the specs? No? Okay. Anyways, they do offer a 90-day return policy on most items, and sometimes they will do a partial return if there's an issue and you write to them, you send them pictures or videos. They just want to make sure that what you're saying is true, and then they'll go ahead and process your return. You can either do a Temu return or you can do it back to your original purchase, but I haven't had any issues with any of my returns. If something is late, if they give you a date and they tell you that it's gonna be there by a certain date and it doesn't show up, they will give you $5 worth of credit. They will drop that right in your little credit thing. So make sure you know to apply those things when you're doing your order. All right, guys, I really hope that you enjoyed this video. It was your not so typical Temu haul, obviously. I wanted to show you a little bit about how I'm using things, and obviously some of the bigger items that people might be a little bit nervous about purchasing from Temu. I want to let you know, don't be nervous. They got your back, and I'm telling you right now, if I have any issues with anything, I do let them know, and they do whatever they can to rectify it. So you'll be okay. Trust me, you'll be fine. I'm going to continue to shop on Temu. I think that you should shop on Temu if you haven't already tried it. Give it a try. Start out with some small stuff, but like I said, keep an eye on those shipping costs, because, you know, that's not their fault. Y'all already know, but I don't want to get into all of that. Anyway, with that said, you know what's next. I love you. Bye.